Hi, I think we're live on Facebook now. I am blurring my background out because I am hosting this meeting from my balcony in London, and I'm so excited that the weather is so nice. So I'm Rachel Harrington. If you don't know me, I'd love to talk to you today about your Instagram growth. So I have been dedicated to growing my Instagram. I have been on Instagram for over a decade now, and I just love it. I just love the videos that you can do, all the new stuff. And I want to share how to do that with you. So I've created the GROW system, G.R.O.W, and I'm going to go over what each one means. So the G stands for go to where your audience is hanging out. What does this mean? So maybe your audience loves food and they're foodies. And so you go to like the foodie accounts, you comment on all the foodie accounts, you engage with those accounts, and then you see who's in their followers. And then you can kind of see who is following that foodie account and how to engage with those people on the account. Maybe you're a foodie account, maybe like your foodie fitness account, maybe there's, you're trying to attract an audience that also likes food. It could be the same for a travel account. So if they love travel, go to other travel accounts that you love and see who's following them, see who they're following, and just really go to where your audience is hanging out and engage with them, comment, like, post, all of those types of things on going to where your audience is hanging out. So that is G. The R is rethink your strategy. Maybe you don't actually have a strategy, and that's okay. But one thing that you could definitely do for your strategy is to have like a clear-cut bucket of what you're talking about. So I love talking about wellness. I love talking about online business, and I love talking about like wealth consciousness and like up leveling and dream lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. And that's what really lights me up. That's what I really love helping people with. So what are your buckets and what falls in those buckets? So maybe you love food, and you can have a food bucket. Maybe you love travel and you can have a travel bucket. Maybe you love photography and you could show a bunch of photography. So having a clear-cut strategy of the themes of what your audience will be seeing when they come to you can really help you grow, because if you are consistently posting the stuff that is like in the same bucket, then people can come and know, oh, Rachel's all about wellness, Rachel's all about online business, Rachel's all about wealth consciousness. So knowing what they're going to get when they come to your Instagram is how they'll keep coming back, right? So you'll have consistent content to keep giving them. So that can be rethinking your strategy. Oh, so GRO. So organize your posts. This has been a game changer for me. I never used to organize my posts. I would just post haphazardly, not really having like a theme or a key to what I was posting. So organizing your posts, I use a couple different things. So I love Canva. I'm actually using something called Figma now, thanks to my designer, Frances. Shout out, Frances. She redid my logo in Figma and then showed me around, and I just love it. So if you want to learn more about Figma, let me know in the comments. Like, heart, give me some comments in there if you want to know more about how to organize your posts. I also use a software called Planoly, and Planoly will pull your grid, and so you can see how your grid looks. So this is your feed, and then you can post stories in it. And I'm really kind of unlocking all the different things that I can do in Planoly. So I'll definitely update everyone on my Planoly progress. So that was O. So that's the organization of your posts. And so we've done G, we've done R, we've done O. Now we are going to the W, the big win. And that is always remembering who you are serving. So we is greater than me. So we, building your tribe, building your audience. making sure that you are speaking to them, speaking to their problems, speaking to their dreams, speaking about their goals, speaking about things that they would be interested in. So Instagram we can fall into the trap of it always being about me, because it's pictures and images. Um, but if you go with the mindset of we, how can we be better? How can I share things that the collective will really gain insights from, gain the ability to grow, gain just some things that they didn't know, or some shareable content. That's also really cool is people want to share things that they really engage in. And so it's probably more about them than it is about you. So that is the W. So just to review, so G, go to where your audience is hanging out. This is the different accounts. So where do I go? I go to Boss Babe. I always go to Boss Babe. My audience is hanging out looking at the Boss Babe account. So I'm looking at the Boss Babe account. I'm looking at who's following them. Another one that I go to is Manifestation Babe. Absolutely love Kathleen Sinkina. Shout out if you ever watch this. So Manifestation Babe, Boss Babe, who else do I go? Albright. The Albright community, there's it's a private women's club in London, and it's also in LA. So those are definitely ideal clients. So that is my audience, and that's where I am going. So that's G. R, rethink your strategy. So I want to see what your theme is. I want to see what buckets you're in, right? 3 to 4, right? You can have subcategories. So like in my wellness bucket, I also talk about plants, and I also love animals. But that's still wellness for me. Going out in nature, wellness for me. Online business, I love talking about affiliate marketing. I love talking about digital courses. I love talking about my mentors and my coaches that are always helping me out in online business. And then wealth consciousness for me is like manifestation, lifestyle stuff. So if I'm like traveling out in London and doing some like shoots, then I think that for me is in the wealth kind of consciousness. So that's how I like to do my strategy. So think about your strategy. You can also post below what your strategy is, so we can kind of review it a little bit as well. Oh, organize your posts. So like I mentioned, I use Planoly for my organization. I'll pop the link in actually. I think I can pop a link in here. So I'll pop the link into Planoly. That's been a game changer. You can also use things like Creative Studio. And the main thing is, even if you don't want to use any of these like softwares, the main thing is like on your stories, are you telling a story? What happened in your day? I love showing what I'm eating, but that's also wellness for me, right? So that's also how I can be part of my strategy and part of my organization of posts. So that is O. And the W again is we. So we instead of me. So us, what are we going to accomplish? What do we want to do in our lives? How do we want to go about our wellness? How do we want to grow our online businesses and wealth consciousness? It's all about we. It's not about me. Because the more you do shareable content, the more people will be able to see it. And me content, like just like I'm not posting my face, it's not going to be that shareable. Maybe if I have something under it, like a caption, wouldn't be that shareable for a bunch of people. They wouldn't be just like sharing my face. But if you're doing like 3 tips on how to make a stir fry, or 3 tips on the best places to eat on a budget in London. So those are some fun things that you could do that are about them. So about we instead of about me. So thank you so much for coming on this live today. Shout out to Sean Sia for mentoring me and making sure I do my lives. I would love everyone else to hop on live if they want. That can be another part of your strategy. And Yeah, so pop in the comments anything else you'd like to know a bit deeper, any comments and questions you have. Give me a like or a love or a care. Just hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you soon. Let me know how your Instagram's growing. Growing. I didn't say going, I said growing on purpose. Okay, love you. Bye.